be better. We have a brilliant sun at this moment, and here comes the president now. In fact, he's not in his limousine. He's departed the limousine, and he is walking. He is reaching across the fence, shaking hands with many of the people who have come here to see him. He is closely accompanied by Dallas police officers and, of course, the Secret Service. He is now shaking hands, and they are walking along the line of the fence, shaking hands with some of the hundreds of people who have come here to view their arrival. But this was one of those impromptu moments for which President Kennedy is so well known. So many times you have heard that the Secret Service men suddenly find themselves without the president, that suddenly he has left them and stepped into the crowd, the milling throng, and decided to shake hands and give his personal greeting. Just to be sure that you find yourself in the proper location, let's give it to you once again. It will go Mockingbird Lane to Lemon Avenue, then travel south on Lemon to Turtle Creek, Cedar Springs, through the downtown area on Harwood to Maine, west on Maine to Houston, through the Triple Underpass to Stemmons Freeway, then on to the Trade Mart.
Parkland Hospital, there has been a shooting. Parkland Hospital has been advised to stand by for a severe gunshot wound. I repeat, a shooting in the motorcade in the downtown area. Parkland Hospital has been advised to stand by for a severe gunshot wound.
He's waving me around. There's a cordon. There's already a cordon of police officers running from their cars, from their vehicles here. The official party, as I can see it, pulling around toward the emergency room.
The President of the United States is dead. I have just talked to Father Oscar Hubert of the Holy Trinity Catholic Church. He and another priest tell me that the pair of men have just administered the last rites of the Catholic Church to President Kennedy. I asked the Father, is Mr. Kennedy dead? And his quote, he's dead all right. Official now, the President is dead. Women here in shock, some fainted. Grown men, Secret Service men standing by the emergency room, tears streaming down their face. There's only one word to describe the picture here, and that's grief, and much of it.
President John F. Kennedy died at approximately 1 o'clock Central Standard Time today here in Dallas. He died of a gunshot wound in the brain. Dr. Berkeley told me it's a simple matter, Tom, of a bullet right through the head.
Unit number 4 here at the Texas School Book Depository, where the area being completely roped off by Dallas Police, the K-9 units here at the scene. I don't know what for, but a fire truck is standing by. Most of the officers, literally hundreds of them, armed with sawed-off shotguns, pump shotguns, automatic shotguns, and submachine guns.
I happened to be about 15 feet away from the president when the first shot hit him. The
first shot rang out, and I was positive when I saw the look on his face and saw him grab his chest and saw the reaction of his wife that he had been shot.
Very important to him that he take advantage, as to the extent that he could, as vice president. It was a very tempting and almost illogical move on his part. I keep thinking about Bill Harvey. Call Harvey and say, look, there are some things I want to have done. I mean, Harvey didn't want just an additional CIA salary. He wanted to move on. And LBJ could do that for him. It was very easy for even the vice president to start working with Harvey or anybody else. Just say, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. And making sure that they had money that was not their own to do whatever the LBJ wanted to have done.
The White House releasing nearly 3,000 classified files related to former President John F. Kennedy's assassination, but keeping some sensitive records under wraps, at least for right now.
You don't buy into these conspiracy theories. You say it was Lee Harvey Oswald. He just wanted to kill the president, and then Ruby wanted to kill him, and that's it. But let me ask you, what's in those files? Why is it after 40, 50 years we can't see them?
Well, I think part of the reason from where I have been involved is that a lot of mistakes were made in the protection of the president, in releasing the route he was going to take, because that's the only way Oswald found out about the fact that he was going to come by his building, and that there's a lot of embarrassing information for the CIA, for the FBI, more so than evidence that's going to show that there was anything unexpected in how the president was killed.
FBI Director then, anyway, Edward Hoover, there's a memo in there from November 24th, 1963, saying hours after Jack Ruby was shot Oswald, excuse me, the FBI sent an agent to the hospital to try and get a confession out of Oswald before he died. And this is a quote, that Hoover's urgent desire to have, quote, something issued so that we can convince the public that Oswald is the real assassin. To me, when I read that we have to convince the public, that kind of sets a red flag, in my opinion.
The Russian government, the Cuban government, the mafia, the United States government offices were all possible contributors to the assassination, so there was a push and to make it seem just like Oswald, but of course this raises questions that you overlook certain information. I think all the information thus far available shows that Oswald did it by himself. It was by happenstance because the president entourage came through Dallas, right. But that there were lots of mistakes made by J. Edgar Hoover, who tried to paper over the fact that his Dallas office may have made mistakes in not following Oswald, especially after they knew he was there.
And you're saying embarrassing moments for the CIA, but don't believe the conspiracy theories, and we just wait to see if it'll all be released at some point. Dr. Michael Baden, thank you so much.
Yes.
All right.